YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers and low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, continuing on with live bands and live acts, I'm going to do 2 live acts and then 1 indie track, and then there's going to be an audio. After that, if there's any time, I might throw in a couple more. But today I'm concentrating on 4 unique live acts, live bands. Like I said, 2 of them are live. One of them is an audio, and the other one is a video. But they all do live acts. Does that make sense? Right. What can I say about my second track? The HARDKISS featuring MONATIK. This was recommended by a lovely subscriber who looked at one of my tracks that I carried out. I do carry out quite a few of Eastern European reactions. If you look into my catalogue in the homepage, check it out. You'll see a multiple amount of styles. It does not label itself as where. It's just that I categorize the music from hip hop, R&B, indie and rock. But if you go inside there, you see that there is music from all around the world. So don't think that it's just English or American. No, it's not. I've balanced it out. It's music from around the world. So if you go into the R&B and the slow jams, you're gonna see R&B and slow jams from around the world. If you go into the rock, you're gonna see an indie track. You're gonna see indie tracks and rock tracks from around the world. And same thing with heavy metal from around the world. And same thing for your hip hop. I've got hip hop from around the world, and that's what I'm catering from. Music from around the world, as well as talented artists who have low subscribers and low views. So if you come to my channel, you're going to be pleasantly surprised on the multi-talented artists that I have the pleasure of carrying out my reactions to. All you have to do is just go to the homepage and check it out. And if this is your first time, check them out, and if you do indeed subscribe, please hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. That would be absolutely amazing if you do that. If you are indeed an artist or know an artist, kick them over to my channel and tell them to leave their links in my discussion page. That would be brilliant if they do that. And I'm helping them. Come on, I'm trying my best to help you guys who indeed have low subscribers get onto a larger platform. And that brings me on to another thing with subscribers. Look, if you are indeed with me, all I ask you to do is share my link just to one person to give them the opportunity for them to come onto my platform and witness for themselves and have the opportunity to subscribe and become a member of the Uncle Momo army. I try and cater for everybody. And I try to be neutral, but sometimes I can't help it when I'm feeling something. I'd just also like to say a massive thank you for all the subscribers who are overwhelmingly giving me brilliant advice on artists, on not only artists, but artists who I should be checking out. And that will brings me on to this track. So you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Сиди вдома, ти до неї не ходи і бійся грому, бійся темної води під шкірою прихована. Колискову для розбитих ліхтарів співає знову, аби ти усміхнена, врятована. Небезпечні знайомі, незнайомці, коли кобра закохана, вона не спить. Пам'ятай про це, моє сонце. Пам'ятай про це, моє сонце. Грізна, суміш у її очах. жар тікати пізно, вже танцює на ножах. Прекрасна і спотворена, небезпечні знайомі, незнайомці. Коли кобра закохана, вона не спить. Пам'ятай про це, моє сонце. Пам'ятай про це, моє сонце. Та чоловік жаль не знала жалю її душа. Тікати не вийде, любити не варто. Кого покохалась, ким була на ножах. Палець у світлі, чорна правда. Та чоловік жалю не знала жалю її душа. Тікати не вийде, любити не варто. Кого покохалась, ким була на ножах. Ховалась у світлі, чорна правда. Чорна правда. Небезпечні незнайомці, а кобра закохана у сонце. Небезпечні знайомі, незнайомці. Коли кобра закохана, вона не спить. Пам'ятай про це, моє сонце. Пам'ятай про це, моє сонце.
So that was the Hard Kiss featuring MONATIK. Wow, it had everything that you would. You know, I got so lost in that video for a split second. I thought they were singing in English. That's how amazing it was. For a split second, I just sort of like thought they were singing in English. Let's break this up a little bit. So the location. Bloody hell, would you just love to live in that house? It is an absolute amazing, and with that massive mountain behind. Whoa, I love to go there and just to chill out. It just look fabulous. I've got to look further about the location of that. It's just unfortunate that during this pandemic times where we can't even go out and venture out to certain countries. Wow, but that would be a country for me to visit and just to be there. It looks amazing. Second part, the track. They both can absolutely sing. I may not understand the language, but I know when somebody can sing or not. HARDKISS. Bloody, did you hear that high note that he hit just at the last end bit? At the moment I thought it was MONATIK, but it wasn't. It was him. I was like, that is absolutely amazing. He reminds me of not as in the way how he sings, but the appearance. He reminds me of Boy George. Back in the days of, you know that song, Do You Really Wanna Hurt Me? You know that song, Boy George? He reminds me of that. I don't know if it's because of the hat that he was wearing, but he certainly reminded me of Boy George. But his voice, I've got to look at some more other tracks just to hear him personally. And I wonder if he's got a track that's sort of like a same kind of thing, but more, I wouldn't say softer, but more showing his vocals. You know, where it starts off nice and softly and then you can hear his vocals, then in the middle it goes really powerful and then he's properly like, oh, and singing like with strength and everything. I can tell that MONATIK has got an absolute powerful voice. She looks amazing. I love her hairstyle and what she was wearing. It really looks nice. But let's not take away from the artists and the craft and how well them two blended and gel together. Sometimes it's hard to get two artists that can make a good track together, or they have to work that extra hard to make that good track together. But you can clearly see that this was a natural, and I don't think it took any hard work at all. I believe that they just went into the studio, knew exactly what they was doing, and executed it perfectly. And then, you know, the video was even more easy to do because they was both on the same track. I love the snake in the video. I wonder how they, obviously, you know, CGI and everything else, but what a brilliant concept. The whole video of it is a brilliant concept. But let's go back to the artists as well. I love to bounce in and out, as you can see. But let's go back to the two artists and their voices. I would love to see something where, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is an amazing track. This is absolutely amazing track. But I would love to see a kind of like a ballad track where he's slowly going in, and then in the middle he's sort of like bringing you and taking us up. This was like, for me, it was really full on at the beginning all the way to the end. It has me in my seat from beginning to the end. It is brilliant. I love that feeling. I love that. Sometimes, but in a book, sometimes you want that once upon a time there was blah blah blah. You know, that you want that gradual, you know, the slow pace, then bringing you up, then at the end, But this was ferocious from beginning to end, and it had me locked in. And I love the concept of the computer game, where she was in the computer game, and the two guys turned back, and then she gave sort of like the karate kicks into the head. I just love everything about it. It's amazing. It makes me want to look more into it. I wish that if this is their latest video, and I knew about them before I knew about the video, I would have gone maybe 2 years back, you know, and see what they've done and see how they progress into that. Because now, if this is their latest video and me wanting to see more, I have to go back. I've got to backtrack myself and see what the track is before that, and the track is before that, and the track is before that. I don't mind doing that, but sometimes it's much more better when you start from the beginning and work your way up to the latest. I wish I could have done that with these guys. But take nothing away from MONATIK. She's got an absolutely wonderful voice. I love her. And the HARDKISS. It seems that you guys have been around for a while, so it should be easy for me to investigate even more. But I love the feeling what you give me. Great video, great vocals. You can absolutely sing, the pair of you. And I just love the vibe that you've given me today. And for that reason, sir, I salute you. Great track.
Never